Note number 2. So for A, who is the father? Object class. For the B, A is a father, no problem. But B is a object also grandfather or not? Coming to the C. So B is a father, no problem. But object also grandfather or not? So in entire Java, every class for all classes, what is the root class here? In entire Java, very very important inter question. What is the root class of all Java classes? What is the root class of all Java classes? Myself, my father, father contains father, father contains father. What is the root? So the root class of all Java classes is object class. So point number is so better to note down the notes, very 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 important notes. So what is the root class here? Root is the object class. Clear? What is the point? Note 1 here. If you are extending the class, your class will become parent. If you are not extending, who is the parent here? Object is the parent. Number 2, the root class of all Java classes is, what is the root here? Object class. The root class of all Java classes is object class. Note 3. So tell me, A is the child class of object. A is the child class of object. B is the child class of A. Anyhow, indirectly, B is the child class of the object or not? B is the child class of the object. Now tell me, C is the child class of the B. Anyhow, C is also indirectly child class of the object or not? Indirectly child class of the object. Concentrate. A is the direct child class of the object. B is the indirect child class of the object. C is the indirect child class of the object. Now the point here, every class in Java is a child class of the object, either directly or indirectly. A point is clear. So every class in Java is a child class of object, either directly or indirectly. So now tell me here, which one is a direct child class? A. What are the indirect child classes here? B and C. So points are clear, everything? Good. So that is a note number 3. So what is the note number 3 here? So every class, don't depends on these notes. Ratan, what you are writing extends object. Ratan, you don't know English, spell mistakes. Don't think about the subject. In YouTube videos, I listen some video, some comments. Spelling is wrong. Why you are thinking about the spelling? Who requires the spelling? You know spelling perfectly, na? Then good. So just think about the subject. What? For example, I am writing here extends. This is extends. I know this is not extends. Feeling is important. So don't think Ratan spelling wrong. Note is not correct. Don't say like that. Think about the subject. If subject any wrong, can you please mail me? Then I will give them explanations. In subject wrong, can you please comment? In some comments I'm saying, I saw comments. In comments, one person says, Ratan, your spelling is a little bit not correct. Who need the spellings? Here extends the spelling correct. So good. So out of discussion, just concentration on subject. That is the reason I am saying, just take the pen and paper, better to note down all the points. Don't think about what is the extents, why this A writing like this, why B writing like this. Don't think like that. So clear? What is the note number 1 here? If you are extending the class, your class will become parent class. You are not extending any class. What is the parent class here? Object class. Note number 2, for all Java classes, what is the root class? Object class. Note number 3, every class in Java is a child class of the object, either directly or indirectly. Directly or indirectly. So clear? Good. So note number, so good, these 3 notes are enough. So these are the 3 notes, important. Point is clear? So these are the important notes. So here the important entry question, what is the root class of all Java classes? Tell me, what is the root class of all Java classes? Obviously, I am repeating number of times. Concentrate. In interview level also, they are always saying, what is the root class? So in last interview I am asking, tell me what is the root class of all Java classes? Immediately that fellow answer file class. File class. Good. Dangerous. So here root class is the object class. This object class is present in the predefined package. What is the predefined package here? Java.lang package. Java.lang package. So clear? These are the important points. So regarding inheritance, I hope clear. Good. So the next one, so we will discuss the types of inheritance. Generally we are having types of inheritance. Total how many types of inheritance, Ratan? Tell me how many types of inheritance? Types of inheritance, how many types? 5 types of inheritance in Java. So generally 5 types. What are the 5 types? What are the 5 types? Single inheritance. Everyone knows single, multiple, multi-level, hierarchical, hybrid. Tell me how many types of inheritance here? 5 types. What are the 5 types here? Single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, hybrid inheritance. Generally 5 types. Generally 5 types. So I am writing here single inheritance. So single inheritance is not a great one. Single inheritance. So one child contains one father. One child with one father. So that is called single inheritance. For example here, this is A class, this is my B class. So just B is extends A class. How many parent? What is the parent class here? A class or B class or parent class? Who is the parent class here? This is called parent. This is called child. This is called single inheritance. So tell me here, I am writing syntax here. Class B, it extends which class here? A class. So always arrows are pointing to father only. Now tell me here, the class B is acquiring the properties from which class here? A class. That is called single inheritance. That is called a single inheritance. Number 2. What is number 2 here? So multi-level inheritance. Multi-level. In the multi-level, for example, my father is A. So myself is the B. Myself is the B. Otherwise yourself. Your father, yourself. And your kid. So your kid is the C. Tell me, you are extending your father. Your kid is extending yourself. Yes or no? Yeah. Now you are the child, your father. After 1 or 2 years, you are become a father, right? Yes or no? Yeah. General. So you will become a father. So C is extends B. B is extends A. So now tell me, what is the syntax for this hierarchy here? So I am writing class C. The class C extends B. Who is father of C? Yourself is a father. I am writing class B. Class B is extends A. Class B is extends what? A. This is called multi-level. Your kid, yourself and your father. That hierarchy is called multi-level hierarchy. Good. The next one is the third one, hierarchical. Ratan, what about hierarchical, Ratan? So hierarchical, coming to hierarchical. So obviously the best example of hierarchy is your father. So generally every father, your father contains more than one kid, right? General scenario. So here my father is A. My father contains 3 kids. So B class, C class, D class. So for the B, C, D classes, who is the father? A only father. All arrows are pointing to upwards. All arrows are pointing to upwards. Now tell me what the syntax of this one here. What is syntax here? So class B, B is first child is extending father. So class C, this fellow is also extending same father. One father with more than one kid is called a hierarchical inheritance. Class D, it extends which class here? A class only. Class D extends A class. This is called a hierarchical inheritance. This is called generally, these 3 are the importance. Next 2 are important or not? Next 2 are not supported by Java, leave it. Not supported by Java. First these 3 are the important. What is the first one here? Single inheritance, one father, one child. Multi-level inheritance, your father, yourself and your kid. Or hierarchical inheritance, your father contains 3 kids. It is called a hierarchical inheritance. These are the syntaxes generally you are writing. So clear? Good. The last one here, the next one is what? Multiple inheritance, right? So multiple inheritance. In the multiple inheritance, so multiple fathers, parent 1 and parent 2. Multiple fathers with how many childs here? Only one child. This child is extending this father, this child is extending this father. One kid with how many fathers? 2 fathers, like 2 parent classes. So this one is possible or not possible in Java, Ratan? It's not possible. So why, Ratan? Class C, class child is extends father 1, parent 2. Parent 1 and parent 2. Can you please assume the parent 1 contains money method, the parent 2 also contains money method. So concentrate. Parent 1 contains money, parent father 2 also contains money. How many kids? Only one kid. When the kid is trying to access the money, tell me which money is executed. Father 1 money is accessed, father 2 money is accessed. Tell me which money is executed, father 1 money or father 2 money. Obviously it generates ambiguity problems. So that's the reason, Ratan, here 2 different methods. If 2 different methods, it will be worked out. But Java is not supporting. If the father 1 contains money, father 2 contains money, C is trying to access, obviously ambiguity problems rise. There's reason this is not supported in Java. The very, very important entry question. Tell me, in Java, one Java class is able to extend how many classes at a time, Ratan? Only one class. Point is clear. One Java class is able to extend how many classes at a time? Only one class. Here we are extending more than one class. Possible or not possible? Obviously not possible. Right? Good. So Java is not supporting multiple inheritance. And hybrid is nothing but combination. Hybrid is the combination of multiple plus hierarchical. Hybrid framework means combination of sub frameworks. Hybrid framework means combination of sub framework. Here hybrid inheritance means combination of 2 inheritances. So tell me what is the combination here? Multiple and hierarchical. So Java supports multiple or not supporting here? Java supporting multiple or not? So Java is not supporting multiple. The reason Java is not supporting hybrid inheritance. Java is not supporting hybrid inheritance. So that's generally these are the types of inheritance. Tell me how many types of inheritance in Java? 5 types. What are the 5 types here? Single, multi-level, hierarchical, hybrid and multiple. Java supports how many types? 3 types. What are the 3 types? Single, multi-level, hierarchical. Why Java is not supporting multiple and hybrid? It generates ambiguity problems. It is saying ambiguity problems. So clear? These are the types of inheritance in Java. So it's not a great one. So check the example once. I'll read example. So you can please observe. So here I'm writing the class A. I'm writing the class B. Class B, tell me, it extends A class. Which inheritance it is? One parent class, one child class. This is called a single inheritance. I am declaring the class C. Class C extends B class. Now tell me, this is which type of inheritance here? Which type of inheritance? Father contains child. Child also contains sub-child, right? So this is called a multi-level inheritance. For example, here I removed A. I placed A here. Now tell me which inheritance. So 2 child contains single father. Obviously, which inheritance are? Hierarchical inheritance, right? Good. And here, and I'm extending. So class C extends A comma B. Now tell me, it's a valid or invalid here? Obviously invalid. Why? It generates ambiguity problems. So Java is not supporting how many types? Java is not supporting 2 types of inheritance. What are the 2 types here? Java is not supporting so multiple inheritance, and Java is not supporting tell me hybrid inheritance. because of ambiguity problems. So these are the generally types of inheritance in Java. So I hope every point is clear. Good. So here, so based on this discussion, I'm asking some questions. Can please try to answer the questions. Try to answer the questions. Now tell me, what do you mean by inheritance? The process of acquiring properties from one class to another class is called inheritance. How to achieve the inheritance concept? Tell me how to achieve inheritance concept? By using extends keyword. What is the purpose of extends keyword? What is the purpose of extends keyword? So to make the relationship between the two classes. What do you mean by parent class? Who is providing the properties is called parent class. What do you mean by child class? What do you mean by child class? Who is acquiring the properties is called child class. Inheritance is also known as easy relationship. Easy relationship. What are the main advantages of inheritance? It reduces the length of the code and it reduces the redundancy of the application. Length of the code and redundancy of the application. In Java, one class is able to extend multiple classes at a time or not. One class is able to extend multiple classes at a time or not. Not possible. So in Java, one class is able to extend only one class at a time. What is the root class of all Java classes? Object class. Object class present in which package? Java.lang package. Every class is a child class of the object either directly or indirectly. If you are extending the class, your class will become parent. If you are not extending the class, what is the parent class? If you are not extending the class, what is the parent class? What is the parent class? Tell me. Object class is the parent class. How many types of inheritance in Java? 5 types of inheritance. What are the 5 types? Single inheritance, multi-line inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple and hybrid. Java supports how many types? 3 types. What are the 3 types? Single, multi-level, hierarchical. Why Java is not supporting multiple inheritance? Why Java is not supporting multiple inheritance? It generates ambiguity problems. It generates ambiguity problems. So in Java, one class is able to extend how many classes at a time? Only one class at a time. So now I will give one important point here. What is that point? Just that I declared class A, I declared class B. The class B extends class A. And what is the third class here? I declared class C extends B class. Now tell me, who is father of C? B class. Father of B? A class. A father. If you are not extending the class, object class will become father. Who is the father here? Object class is the father, right? Good. So internally, so concentrate. It is internally extends which class? Object class. Now I am asking simple question. In Java, every class contains the parent class. In Java, every class contains parent class except one class. What is that class? Simple question. In Java, every class contains parent class except how many classes in Java? One class doesn't contain parent class. What is that class? What is that class? Tell me, what is that class here? So think once. In Java, every class contains parent class except one class. What is that class, Ratan? Nothing but what? Object class. Who is the head of the department? Object. Who is the God in Java? In Java, God is object class. God, no father. Yes or no? Yes, same point. What is the root class of all Java classes? Object class. For the object class, there is no parent. So point is clear. So every class contains parent class except object class. Object class doesn't contain any parent classes. That is also one important point, right? So good. So now here we completed different types of inheritance under. Just I will give an example regarding that inheritance. So for example, you know the class parent. Otherwise, I declared the class A and B only. So class A, and I declared class B. So tell me it extends A class. So I declared class C. It extends which class? B class. So so A is not extending any class, so implement extends which class? Object class here. So void m1 method, I will write some implementation. So not a great example, just I am writing system.out.println of. This is my am1 method. So the same way, so A class contains two methods. This is my m2 method. This is my m2 method. The B class contains m3 method. So m3, this is my m3 method. So in B class contains m4. This is my m4 method. So system.out.println here I have system.out.println. This is my m4 method, and class C contains m5 method and m6 methods. So I declared m5, control V. This is my m6 methods. This is my m6 methods. Now tell me, class A contains how many methods total here? 2 methods. Class B contains 4 methods. Class C contains 6 methods. Now here 2 methods. So class B contains 4 methods. Class C contains 6 methods. Now in the class C, I will declare the main method. So tell me how to declare the main method. Public static void main. Just I declared string array args. String array args. Now tell me, I am creating object of A class. How to create the object of A class? A equal new A of. Just I called just I called A dot m1 method, and I called A dot m2 method. Just I am calling how many methods here? 2 methods. So generally I am saying this application local disk G Java by Ratan Java programs folder. So open the command prompt. Initially control is present in local disk C, but application is present in local disk G. Move to the local disk G. In the G folder, so a specific folder is there. What is the folder here? Java by Ratan. In that folder, subfolder is there, Java programs folder. In that Java programs folder, my application is there. My application name is what application name here? Test.java is my application name. So code is compiled. After compilation, tell me how many dot class files are generated, Ratan. So after compilation, dot class files will be generated. So now after compilation, how many dot class files generated? Here tell me how many classes are available here? 3 classes. After compilation, how many dot class files will be generated? 3 dot class files. A dot class, B dot class, C dot class. But tell me, which class contains main method here? C class contains main method, right? Can you please execute the C class here? So now here Java C class. So what is output here? M1 method and M2 method. M1 method and M2 method, right? Good. Hey Ratan, I'm creating object of B class. B is the child class. B equal to new B of. By using B class, it is possible to call B dot M1, possible to call B dot M2, and B dot M3. The last one is the B dot M4. Total how many methods here? 4 methods calling is possible. So code is compiled, code is executed. So second object, third object here I am creating. What is third object here? C equal to new C of. So I am calling C dot M1. So C dot M1 total how many methods are possible? C class contains total how many methods? 6 methods. C dot M3 and C dot M4 and C dot M5 and C dot M6. Total how many methods are possible here? Total 6 methods are possible. So I already told you one point. In generally, in parent and child relationship, it is always recommended to create the object of parent class or child class. It's always recommended to create the object of parent class or child class, obviously. So child class, because by using child class object, it is possible to access both parent and child classes. It is possible to access both the parent class and the child class members. So clear? Good. Now up to now we discussed different types of inheritance, how we achieved inheritance and all. So here now the next example we will discuss how to prevent the inheritance. So how to prevent the inheritance. So prevention is also possible. How to prevent the inheritance. Coming to prevention, as I am declaring class A. So obviously, so class B I am writing. Class B just extends which class here? Class A. This is called inheritance. You know that point already. That is called a inheritance, right? Good. But Ratan, my A class is there for security reasons. For security reasons. So here I would like to prevent inheritance. I would like to prevent inheritance means I would like to prevent child class creation. Ratan, how to prevent the child class creation, Ratan? So I don't want to need to create the child class object, child class here. I would like to prevent the child class. Ratan, how to prevent the child class creation? Just declare the class with the final modifier. If a class declared as final, then child class creation is not possible. Point is clear. How to prevent inheritance? Declare the class with the final modifier, then inheritance will be prevented. You know, Ratan, can you please tell me? I declared class B is the final. If you declare class B is the final, next creation of child class is not possible. A is final means B is not possible. If B is final means I declared class C extends B. This is possible or not possible? Not possible. So point is clear. Tell me how to prevent the inheritance here. So declare the class with the final modifier. So when we declare the class with final modifier, so child class creation is not possible. So if you want, I will show practically. So check it. So this is your previous example. The previous example. Now in this example, just I am declaring class A. So generally class B, we are writing extends which class? A class. So just do the compilation whether code is compiled or not. So what is the compilation command? Java compiler. Can please compile test.java. Tell me code is compiled or not? Java say test.java. Code is compiled, no problem at all. So very good, code is compiled. But I declared here, I declared class with the final modifier. When we declare the class with the final modifier, so child class creation is not possible, right? So if you want, so do the compilation. It's saying error message. So we cannot inherit from final class. Which class? That is A is a final class. We cannot inherit from final A class. Point is clear. To prevent the inheritance, declare the final. So for example, if we declare the final here, now what happened here? I'm trying to create the class C. I'm trying to create the class C extends B. So class C's extension is not possible. So cannot inherit from final B. Class C extends B is not possible. So now point is clear. So tell me how to prevent inheritance concept in Java by declaring final modifier. So clear. Good. So up to now we discussed what do you mean inheritance, how to prevent the inheritance, what is the parent class, what is the child class. So clear. Good. Now we'll discuss how to represent the parent class members. You know child class members already. To represent the child class object, we are having this keyword. How to represent the child class members? So to represent the child class members, we are having this keyword. Ratan, how to represent the super class members, Ratan? To represent the super class members, we are having super keyword. Now we will discuss how to use the super keyword at practically. How to implement the super keyword at practically. So point is clear? Good. So tell me how to represent the current class object. Represent the current class objects by using this keyword, and represent the super class objects by using super keyword. So this keyword and the super keyword. So now this keyword is already completed as part of methods. So if you want to check the methods video, this keyword is already completed. Now in this video we will discuss the super keyword uses. So clear. Now generally, you know, the class contains how many elements total? The class contains how many elements? Class name. The class contains variables. So the class contains variables. The class contains methods. The class contains constructors. The class contains instance blocks. Or the last one here, the class contains static blocks. Anyhow, parent class is also generally class. Parent class also class only. So parent class also contains 5 members. Parent class also contains what? 5 members, right? Good. Now here I will give how to represent the parent class members in Java. How to represent the parent class members in Java? The first example regarding the super keyword. So first of all, represent super class. Tell me, super class variables. Then how to represent the super class variables? So everything is practical approach, practical manner. Can please observe. For example, I declared parent class. The parent class contains integer a equal 10. I declared integer b equal 20. How many variables I declared here? 2 variables. I declared class child. The class child obviously extends which class here? Parent class. Class child extends parent class. Assume it contains x equal to 100. Here I declared integer y equal to 200. So how many values here? 2 values. Parent class and a child class. Here I am declaring void add method. So this is method is local. So here void add method. In the add method I am having int some I, integer I, and I am declaring integer j value. So how many values I am declaring here? 2 values. In the add method I would like to perform the addition of local variables. I would like to perform addition of local variables. What are local variables here? I plus j. And here I would like to perform the addition of current class variables. What are the current class variables? So current class variable directly possible x plus y. And I would like to perform addition of parent class variable also. So parent class variables visible in the child class. Parent class variables are visible in the child class. Visible in the child class means control E. Here I am printing just a plus b. So clear. Now main method. So public static void main. So tell me what is syntax here. String array args open brace close brace. Now generally I am using nameless object. New child dot. I would like to call which method here? Add method. This is called which object here? Nameless object. Ratan, what is a nameless object, Ratan? Without reference variable. If you want check the constructor video. If you want check constructor video, that is a nameless object. So here reference variable is not required. New child dot add method. But add method is expecting how many parameters here? 2 parameters. I value 100, j value how much? 200. I is 100, j is 200. Point is clear? Control S. Now tell me what is output. This is obviously local variables addition. This is obviously current class variables. This is the super class like parent class. Now tell me what is output here. What is the output? Now here change it to 1000, change it to 2000. Now output here 3330 will be printed. If you want to check it, code is compiled. After compilation total how many dart class files are generated here? Parent dart class file is generated and child class file will be generated. Which class contains main method? Obviously child class contains main method. So can please execute the Java child class. 3330. This is not a great example. Small kid also able to say output of this example. Yes or no? So small kid also able to see this example of this output. But you are the MTech guys, BTech guys, working professionals. So clear. For you guys, the example, I am changing this example little bit. This is a value, this is b value. Here also I declared integer a value, I declared integer b value. So here local variables are same, ab. Instance where current class variables are ab. Parent class variables also same, ab. Now tell me, in the addition operation, so here we must write a plus b, here also must write a plus b, here also a plus b. But when you write the a plus b, a plus b, a plus b, first priority obviously goes to which variable? First priority always goes to local variable. If the first priority goes to obviously local variable means first priority always goes to local variables. The first priority goes to local variable means what are local values here? 1000, 2000. How many times 1000, 2000 will be printed here? 3 times. So if you want to check it, code is compiled, code is executed. 3000 is printed, right? Good. But in this scenario, this is local variables, no problem. But I would like to represent this is the current class variables. So to represent the current class variables, use this keyword. This dot A and this dot B. But in this scenario, I would like to represent this a plus b is the super class variables. Ratan, how to represent super class variables, Ratan? Super dot a and super dot b. So point is clear. Ratan, if it is a different names, Ratan, X, Y, I, J, A, B. So this keyword is not required, super keyword is not required. If both names are same, like A, B, A, B, A, B, three names are same, right? Then at that situation only use this dot A, this dot B, super dot A, super dot B. Now control S, save this application, code is compiled, execute it. 3330. Little bit important example. So because the project level, generally are taking different types of variables, like same names. We are declaring same names. So point is clear. That is a super class variables representations. So if three local instance parent class variables, if three are the different names, this keyword super keyword is not required. If three variables are having same names, then to represent the current class variables this keyword, and to represent the parent class variables super keyword. So point is clear? Good. That is a super class variables.